Peter, you give such great advice to all these suppliers. Do you have any good examples of anyone that really follows your advice?
Yeah, what you have to do is you have to understand who your staff is. Get to know them. They're not just the maid who cleans 14 rooms in a shift. She lives in that city, she works there, she has her family there. She's a valuable resource that nobody's ever talked to. In these times, you need guest interaction that goes beyond just whether or not there is a mint on the pillow. And when you do that, that guest comes back because Florence was nice to them. And Florence told them things they didn't know. If it's in the brochure, I don't want to know about it. If it's not in the brochure, you bet I want to know about it. And that's what the suppliers have to do in their guest interaction, because it can't just be driving numbers and RevPAR and how many beds and how many heads in beds. That ain't going to cut it anymore.
You know, you're a road warrior, so you're similar to the corporate traveler.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself as a corporate type traveler, or do you think you're different since you have a different viewpoint?
No, I am a corporate traveler because I'm literally living on airplanes just like they are. I'm running to meetings just like they are. There may be different meetings, but they're still meetings. No, I think the idea is to understand the process of travel so you can get to where you need to go without being an abused victim. So that's what I do. I mean, all the books that I've written, with the exception of one, the most recent one, which is called Don't Go There, have been about process. They've been about, okay, here's how you beat the airlines, the hotels, the cruise lines, and the rental car companies at their own game, playing by their rules so you can have a decent experience when you get there.
You ever see yourself having your own TV show?
Well, I've had my own TV show a number of times, and in fact, we're developing Don't Go There as a television show.
And I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, well, you know what? Think about it. We're going to tell you every week, don't go there. And then if somebody actually gets their act together, we'll be more than happy to come back 2 or 3 weeks later or 2 or 3 months later and say, remember that place we told you not to go? You can go there now. Or, remember that place we told you not to go? They put $30 million into it and it still sucks. How about that?
Have you heard from any of these places or people that you say don't go there?
Yeah, so what's interesting about it is not one of them questions my facts. They just can't believe I would say it. And I have to explain to them that I'm not their marketing partner, that it's my responsibility to my audience to let them know what's going on. And it's very interesting. We had one guy in North Charleston, South Carolina, the mayor, who holds a press conference, calls me a jerk, bans me from the city, and demands to know where I got my figures. So I told him, his own police chief. Then the city council had a press conference and said, we feel very safe here and we want to invite Mr. Greenberg anytime he wants to come to one of our citizens patrols against crime and drugs. He says, wait a minute, guys, if you have a citizens patrol against crime or drugs, wouldn't that mean you have a problem with crime and drugs? Aha, I'm not wrong. So when you get your act together and you really clean it up, I'll be the first guy to tell everybody you can go there.
You ever been called an educator?
If I am, I'm always honored to hear it, yes.